Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time for another exciting episode as we continue with our base construction series. Now we can do the skywalks. Now the triangles come. Alright, let's build a save point. Now we can connect these stairs, and of course we also have to cheat a bit here. See how it naturally all comes together. We have outside stairs forming below the inside stairs. We're not wasting any space. Since this is already going to be a quite big structure. You may have noticed I named it Whitehaven because everything is white and because it's safe. It's floating away from everything. So the visitors can feel safe until they fall down there. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. Alright, that's the second semi-floor, and we can now build upon it. I'm gonna be using arches here to support this floor. However, that's not the main purpose of using arches. The main purpose is to actually create separation in between this space here and this space up here. Without it, the weather, it's already borderline, but the weather could come leaking inside of this space. This is actually, I think, the largest thing it can be before the engine considers it to be the outside. I would really like devs to fix this, but I'm grateful we have the game as it is, like now. Let's first create these main arches. You can also create the ones that separate the upper floor from the lower floor, like this. I'm gonna do this here. No. The more snapping points you have from the particular view, the greater the error margin. The lower the error margin is. So we're gonna do this from the build camera. That's what is supposed to be used for. That's why you don't want to close off the space with ceilings until you're absolutely sure you're done with that level, because if you have ceilings you can move the build camera through them and it's gonna slow you down. Now here come my main objection to this build system, unlike the one in Freighter. The next floor, because it's placed above these walls, it's gonna start changing. And they said it's a feature. What kind of feature it is? If I have 4 wall segments that all look the same when they are placed, regardless of which ones I placed, because for some odd reason they decided that the second level and the one above it should have different looks. And then they gave us the option to use the other parts, but it doesn't work. That for me is not a feature. It's by definition a bug. Fortunately, it's not gonna make much degradation in how the stuff looks. But it's still annoying. And yeah, I know there are some ways to bypass this, but I just gonna not bother with it. By my standards, it just looks good enough. Especially if we're gonna decorate the place, who's gonna look at the arches. So their main purpose is the separation of the two rooms. And it also adds to the realism. They really look like they're supporting stuff. Now, what's going on here? Alright. We're done with that. And now we can build the floor up here. So I think we're gonna be having stairs here, but for now, let's just close this off. The game doesn't allow me. Yeah, like this. If you're in doubt what to do, just look at the floor below. And the answer is right there. Alright, now we can do this. Let's try like this. Just want to align the texture pattern. And I build this who knows where. Actually, I know where. Yeah, it's here. I'm not even sure why it's allowed, because I'm not using free placement mode. It shouldn't allow me to build stuff inside stuff. But then again, that wouldn't allow for the various designs that some people have made up using just that technique, allowing the floors to be built inside the floors and allow for different alignment of stuff. Alright, I guess now, or not yet. Let's see, this is going to help me. Yes, it is. Next one. Well, not exactly. Okay. I think I should leave this glass here. We're gonna be needing it soon, so there's no reason to delete it. Also, if you're worried if this is going to be far away from the computer, it's almost... Look, can you see what happened? The ship knocked me off. And that's why we need that bridge. If I were to delete it, I would have a very hard time getting back here. So let's call our ship. Also, just because of this, it might not be a bad idea to at least build a temporary landing pad on your structure. Because at this point, I have no place to land. So I'm gonna need to head back over this bridge. Maybe it's good that this thing happened so that you can see what you can expect. Of course, the experienced-based builders may have already experienced something like this. You can also do frequent saves and reloads. And I think we're done with that. Now we can finally close off this channel here. I think we need... no, we're gonna do this for now. And now we can do the triangles. All right. We can also do these. This. All right. Now we can use this storm as an opportunity to see if we have weather leaking inside. It still is for some reason, because I probably didn't close these holes here, but as you can see, let's see if there's weather leaking here. No. So we have this semi-floor. We'll see what we'll place around these, along these outer walls. Alright, we have skywalk outside, which descends to the bottom level, which also has a skywalk. And we have one sub-level that doesn't have an inside equivalent, which has a great view of the waters below. And you can even do some skydiving if you like. You of course know that you can use jetpacks to slow down the fall. Alright, now this is our main floor. And on the outside it's gonna contain 6 landing pads. But first let me think for a moment. Landing pads need to come above these square outside near these square tiles. So for now, we're gonna place doors each side. And we're gonna connect the landing pads directly to those doors. From that point on, we won't be needing our bridge anymore because there's a way to get back here. Always rotate the console toward the doors. Alright, and now we're completely independent from this landline. I mean, this skyline that we have created. Alright, now we're gonna be placing the stairs to the next level here. Oh, we already have a visitor. Look. We're gonna close this off. And also like this. And now we can place the stairs. Alright, we can now build these arches. Alright, now let's build the upper floor here. I mean the middle floor, that is. Now that we've closed this ring, we can build another flight of stairs, which the game also won't allow us to do. Perhaps like this, it will work. I know the glass doesn't come here, but it might just help us snap the stairs in place. And it just did that. Now we don't need it. Alright, so this is the concept. Now we're going to repeat that over and over. So it's like this. When you come from the landing pad, you're gonna come directly into this middle room where you can take the stairs up and then take another round to take the stairs up to the second level. And now we can repeat this. Now the glass floors. One ended up who knows where. At some point when I get down there, I'll have some cleanup to do, but this is still an impressive building system. Much more complex than the one in Subnautica. We'll see what they have in store for us in Subnautica 2. Even the one in the Planet Crafter is much more advanced. But the Planet Crafter is actually all about the base and less about the exploration, so all right. Now we'll see it. The arches for sure go here. Without any second thought. And then these of course go here. Alright, let's test this stuff. Oh no, I've gone the level below. Great. Alright, we can now at least close this off at the top level. Well, not where I'm standing, but everywhere else. That's great. Alright, we're gonna make a break here. We're gonna continue in the next episode. If you like this one, hit that like button down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.